Imagine this. You're sitting in your living room, scrolling through your phone, and you see yet another headline about Nvidia stock skyrocketing, turning everyday folks into millionaires overnight. And you think, why didn't I jump in sooner? Well, my friend, if you've ever felt that gut-wrenching regret of missing out on the biggest wealth explosion in tech history, or if you're staring at your portfolio right now wondering how to break free from the daily grind and build real financial freedom, even if you're starting with just a few $1,000, then stop everything and listen up, because in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to reveal my secret method to dominate Nvidia investments for explosive gains that could transform your life. Gains that have already helped people like you turn modest investments into life-changing wealth. And also you exactly how to do it step by step with no fluff, just real, actionable truth that hits you right in the heart where your dreams of security and abundance live. Let me start by sharing a story that might sound a lot like yours, because I've been there too. Picture a guy named Alex, a hardworking dad from Chicago juggling a 9-to-5 job, bills piling up, and that nagging fear that retirement is just a pipe dream. Back in early 2023, Alex heard whispers about Nvidia's AI revolution, but he hesitated, thinking it was too risky, too late, or just for the Wall Street elites. Fast forward to today, August 2025, and Nvidia's stock has hit an all-time high of $183.88 just last week, with a market cap soaring past $4.4 trillion, making it the undisputed king of the tech world, powered by their unbeatable chips, fueling everything from ChatGPT to self-driving cars. Alex finally cracked the code with a method like the one I'm about to share, investing $5,000 during a dip earlier this year and watching it explode to over $20,000 in months, not because of luck, but because he learned to master the waves of this beast. And you know what? You can do the same, starting from zero knowledge or zero savings, because this isn't about being a genius. It's about understanding that Nvidia isn't just a stock. It's the rocket fuel for the future. And my secret method is your launch pad to ride it without getting burned. Now, let's dive into the heart of it. My secret method isn't some complicated algorithm or insider trading scheme. It's a simple 3-step blueprint I developed after years of watching investors lose big by chasing hype. And it's designed for real people like you, North American investors who dream of financial liberty but feel overwhelmed by the noise. Step 1. Build your foundation by truly grasping Nvidia's unbreakable moat, that invisible fortress protecting their dominance in the AI world. Think of it like this. Nvidia is the blacksmith in a medieval kingdom, forging the swords everyone needs for battle. In this case, their GPUs are the tools powering the AI wars, from data centers to gaming to autonomous vehicles. Right now, in 2025, with their Blackwell chips in full production and driving massive demand, fiscal 2025 revenue hit a record $130.5 billion, up 114% from the previous year. And analysts are projecting even higher for fiscal 2026 at around $170 billion. But here's the emotional hook. Remember when you felt stuck, like opportunities always pass you by? This moat means Nvidia is built for longevity, giving you the hope that your investment isn't a gamble. It's a stake in the future where AI touches every part of our lives, from curing diseases to revolutionizing work, and that means explosive gains for patient believers like you. Moving to step 2 of my method. Timing your entries with what I call the dip dominator technique, where you turn market fear into your personal fortune builder. Here's where the magic happens. Markets aren't straight lines. They're like ocean waves, crashing down in panic only to surge higher. Take Nvidia's recent journey. Back in April 2025, the stock dipped nearly 30% year-to-date amid tariff worries and AI doubts, trading below $130 at points. But savvy investors who bought in saw it roar back to over $182 by mid-August, a gain of over 40% in just months. My secret? Use dollar cost averaging during those dips. Invest a fixed amount, say $500 monthly, regardless of price, to average out your costs and ride the recovery. Picture it as planting seeds in a storm. The rain might feel brutal, but it nourishes growth. For example, if you started with $1,000 earlier this year at around $130 a share, adding more on dips, you'd be sitting on shares worth significantly more today, all while sleeping soundly knowing you're not timing the peak, but building steadily. This step connects straight to your dreams. Imagine the freedom of watching your portfolio grow while you focus on family, hobbies, or that side hustle without the stress of day trading. It's empathetic investing, acknowledging that life throws curveballs, but with this method, those curveballs become your stepping stones to wealth. And now the final pillar of my secret method, the long haul lock-in, where you hold with conviction and rebalance smartly to lock in those explosive gains without greed derailing you. This is where most people falter. They sell too soon out of fear or hold forever out of denial. But my approach is like nurturing a relationship. Commit deeply but check in regularly. Set rules. If Nvidia hits 20% gains in a quarter, skim off 10% to diversify into related plays like AMD or quantum computing stocks, which could be the next Nvidia exploding in value. Emotionally, this hits home because building wealth isn't about overnight riches. It's about creating a legacy, that sense of security where you can say, I've got this for my kids, for my future. Use tools like free brokerage apps, no minimums, no fees to track trends. And remember, Nvidia's earnings per share are forecasted to continue soaring with Blackwell's impact, potentially pushing the stock to $200 or more by year's end, according to some analysts. To drive this home with authority, let me share a timeless quote from Warren Buffett. The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. That's the core of my method, patience fueled by knowledge, turning your investment into a patient powerhouse that explodes over time, just like Nvidia itself rose from a startup to a $4.4 trillion giant. As we wrap this up, I want you to pause and feel that spark of hope igniting inside. Yes, you, the one who's maybe felt lost in the financial maze, doubting if true freedom is possible starting from scratch. But with my secret method, grasping the moat, dominating dips, and locking in long haul, you're not just investing in Nvidia, you're investing in yourself, in a life where money works for you, not the other way around. I've seen it change lives, from folks scraping by to those now traveling the world on passive gains, and it can for you too. So here's my heartfelt call. Don't let this moment slip. Grab a notebook, jot down these steps, open that brokerage account today, and start small with Nvidia before the next earnings blast sends it soaring again. Hit that subscribe button for more transformative tips. Drop a comment below sharing your biggest financial dream or fear so we can conquer it together. And like this video if you're ready to believe in your worth and build that explosive wealth. Remember, you're not alone. I'm here extending a hand because your journey to financial liberty starts now. Let's make it happen.